Alrighty, today we're going to be doing a Noob to Pro on Blox Fruits, level 1 to 2,450. This is the series where I do a Noob to Pro on every single fruit on Blox Fruits. So today we're going to be using the very popular Quake Fruit. This fruit's pretty cool. I love using it, so let's get into it. Okay, before we get started, we've got a couple challenges throughout the video that we have to do in order for this to be a proper Noob to Pro. The first challenge is to go get our basic abilities, so Flash Step, Hockey, all that fun stuff. The second is to hit 600 Mastery on Quake, so I have to completely max out the Mastery. The third is to go and get Observation Hockey, might as well go do that too. And the fourth is to go and get Race V2 and Race V3. So let's get into it. Don't worry, we're also going to go awaken this Quake Fruit, because why not? Of course, we've got to do that. Now, Quake is one of the hardest fruits to level up in my opinion, and I'm going to tell you why. So Quake is a good fruit, it has a lot of damage, but the only issue with Quake is it has some of the longest cooldowns in the entire game. That's the Quake Punch right there, I just used it. And as you can see, we didn't even get any mastery from that. That's the first kill. So it's going to be actually really hard. I only just got the ability back. The cooldowns on this fruit are absolutely insane. They are awful. This is going to take a while. Okay, so in order to get Observation Hockey, we're going to need to collect some green buttons around the jungle island. So that's what we're going to do now. The first one is just right here. The second one is hidden in this grass right here. The third one is on this stone island or stone building. I don't know, whatever you want to call that. The fourth one is on this tree. There we go. And the last one is on the stone beach. There we go. Okay, so we need to collect those in order to get the Observation Hockey. It's the beginning of the Saber quest. You'll see us do that later on in a hot minute. So before we go and do anything, let's continue to level up. Let's get to level 50. Okay, so I need a fruit in order to get to the third sea that's worth 1,000,000 berries. Unfortunately, my first roll was kind of bad. A dark fruit ain't gonna get me there, so we're gonna continue to roll throughout the video in hopes that we do get a fruit that's worth 1,000,000 berries. Okay, we are level 92, and it is time for us to get our basic abilities. This is one of the requirements that I need to complete in order to officially call this a Noob to Pro, so let's do it. First ability is Air Jump, let's learn that one. Second ability is the Aura, let's learn that one too. And the last and most overpriced ability of all time is the Flash Step, let's learn that one too. Now, this is probably also a good time to show off the second ability of Quake, which is the Quake Wave. Now, realistically, it's not that much better than the Quake Punch, but I'm going to show you anyway. This is the Quake Punch, as we all know and love, and this is the Quake Wave. As you can see, it's kind of the same thing. I think it just has extra range, that's about it, but the cooldown is absolutely ridiculous. I'll show you this ability one more time, and this is what I mean by it has lots of range. As you can see, you can just kind of like throw it at people pretty far away. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage though, so let's go. Alrighty, so we're level 200, and we need to go do the Saber quest now, but before we do that, I got to show you guys the last two abilities on the Quake Fruit, and that is the Quake Erupt, this one right here. As you can see, pretty cool. Doesn't really do a whole lot of damage though, because I don't have a lot of points in Blox Fruits, and I'll tell you why in a minute. The second one is the Dual Tsunami. Now, you might be like, oh, you just did nothing. Well, if you look over here, you'll see that in just a moment, that as you can see, there's a massive wave that kind of just crumbles everything and just smacks people. It doesn't do a lot of damage. As I said, I haven't put a lot of points into my Blox Fruit stat, and the reason I haven't done that is because, one, Quake isn't a Logia fruit, so I need a ton of health, and I need obviously I need a bunch of energy too, because these abilities do take up quite a lot of energy. But anyway, let's go do the Saber quest. Alright, so let's blast through this pretty quickly. So what I gotta do is just come down this hole, grab this torch over here, and then once we got this torch, head over to the desert. Okay, so just head inside this house once you're at the desert, and just burn down this door, just like that. Once the door is burnt down, you just grab this cup and head over to the snow area. Alright, so you just head this cup over to this icicle over here, and you pretty much just gotta drip some water into it, and then head over up here. Head across into this house over here and give the cup to the sick man. Once you've done that, you want to head back over to the pirate village. Alright, so once you're at the pirate village, you just want to head over and speak to this guy. This guy wants you to go kill a mob boss who took all his money, located at the secret island over there. Okay, so once you're at this island, you just want to kill this mob boss over here. He's pretty weak, he's pretty easy to beat, so shouldn't take too long. There we go. Once you kill him, you just want to head back over to the rich man. Alright, once you speak to this guy, he will give you the relic. You just want to head back over to the jungle with this. Alright, so you just put the relic in this keyhole over here, and you can enter into the chamber where the Saber boss spawns. I got to server hop a little bit to actually find this guy, so let's go do that. Alright, like 14 million servers later, I actually finally found a server with him alive, so let's kill him. There we go, we killed him. Damn, that took a very long time. I kind of forgot to go to level 300 first. That's what I normally do, just to have a little bit of extra stats, because that boss is actually really, really strong. Anyway, we're going to get to level 300, and then we're going to go get Observation Haki, so I'm going to go do that now. We're level 305, and we can buy Instinct now. I did go 5 levels over because I needed a little bit of extra cash in order to buy the electric fighting style as well. So let's get Instinct now. Let's do it. Yes, I want to learn the power of Instinct. There we are. Okay, there we go. So one of the first challenges done. We can now use Observation Haki, which is going to help us a ton in boss fights especially. So let's go and fight the Magma boss. Alrighty guys, so we're level 350 and it's time to fight this guy, so let's get into it. There we go, the wave killed him. I also got the Usopp hat because I summoned a tsunami and it killed someone randomly on the island, which is kind of funny. Anyway, let's move on to Fishman Island. Let's get it done. Alrighty, so we're level 425 and it's time to fight the Fishman boss. Now, this guy's really, really easy. All you have to do is actually just bait him over to one of these windows. And there we go. So that was pretty easy. As you can see, it's like you can just kind of bug the boss out. He's pretty easy to beat. Anyway, we're going to move on to the Sky Island, so let's go do that. Alrighty, level 575, and it's time to beat the Thunder God. Let's go. There we go, we beat him. He's kind of a difficult boss to beat. We're going to go beat Frankie now, and then we will move on to the second sea. Okay, so there is only one boss left for the first sea, and that is Frankie. He's the hardest boss to beat, so let's kill him. Alright, there we go, we killed him, and we're going to move on to the second sea now, finally. So, let's go to the second sea. Alrighty, so we're in the second sea, so what we're going to go and do now is very, very simple. We've got to get race V2, race V3. We also need to get a fruit that is worth 1 million berries, and just level up a ton. That's pretty much it. That's all we got to do for the second sea. Also, we have to go awaken the Quake Fruit, of course, because this Quake Fruit sucks, so we need to go awaken it so it's actually good. Let's go do it. Let's get level 850 so I can go and get race V2. That is the first milestone that we need to do. 1 flower down, 2 more to go. 2 flowers down, 1 to go. And there we have it, the last flower. So all I have to do now is come over to this guy over here and pretty much go, take my flowers and let me level up. Boom, just like that, we have now evolved to race V2. Human V2 doesn't really do anything, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. And we're going to move on to leveling up to level 1100 so I can go and host tons of raids, and we can finally awaken this Quake Fruit. Alright, so we're level 925, and I've got to beat the Gravity boss, so let's go. Alright, we killed the boss. I actually had to kill this other guy who's a Buddha as well. Alrighty, so we are level 1100, and that only means one thing in these Noob To Pros. It means I can finally host a bunch of raids on this account, and that means I can finally go and awaken this Quake Fruit. And it won't take very long. We've only got 4 abilities, so let's get into it. Alrighty, so we have gotten our first ability. The Quake Punch has turned into the Fatal Demolisher. So let's try it out. Let's give this one a go. As we can see here. Oh my, okay, that is, what? Okay, that is actually so sick. I've never seen that ability before. I've never seen any of the Quake Awakened abilities before. That is so sick. I want to do that again. Alright, we're doing it again. Ready? Boom! Oh, that's so sick. Oh my god, I actually really like that. Okay, I want to get these other abilities now. Okay, so we got the next ability, the Air Crusher ability. So let's test this one out. Again, I haven't seen this ability. I have no idea what it does. Okay, so it is just a much cooler, much bigger version of the other one. Okay, that is very cool. All right, let's use it one more time at higher range. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, that is so cool. Actually, that's so sick. Alrighty, so we got the next ability, the C move. So I've never used this one again, never seen it, so let's use it. Oh, okay. Wait, that was huge. Wait, that was a massive AoE. Hang on, let me do that again. Okay, so last time this ability, you had to get pretty close to the target to use it. So let me use it now. Wow, you have so much range on that. That is ridiculous. Okay, so there's only one ability to get left, and that is the dual tsunami to get upgraded. So let me go get that real quick. Okay, we did it. Now, this fruit is one of the most expensive fruits in the entire game to awaken. This took forever to awaken, but we finally got the last move, the Sea Quake ability. So let's use it. Now, I'm guessing this is just going to be a really big tidal wave. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god! Oh my god! They're everywhere! Wow, okay. Now that is quite impressive. Now it didn't do as much damage as I thought it would do. Actually did a lot less damage than I thought it would do, to be honest. But I mean, still, hey, kind of cool. I think I just hit every mob in like a 2-mile radius. Alrighty, so we are level 1400, and now we are able to fight the Awakened Ice Admiral. So let's get into it. Alright, there we go. We killed him. I'm going to get away from this Buddha guy before he absolutely destroys me. Let's get into fighting Don Swan now. We need to hit level 1500. Once we do that, we'll be able to get Race V3, kill Don Swan, and a bunch of other things. Oh my god! Alright, but a cheeky PvP. Come on. Alright, he ran away. He's weak. He ran away. Okay, so just before I hit 1500, I was able to get my hands on a Rumble Fruit, which is super useful. Now, I'm going to trade this into Trevor because my only legendary fruit, unfortunately, I don't really want to get rid of it, but I kind of have to, so let's do it. All right, there we go. We give him that, and then we head over to the Swan room. Hopefully he is there. Oh, he's there already. Cool. All right, let's kill him. There we go, we killed him pretty easily. Now, Quake is pretty overpowered, I'm not gonna lie. It's a very strong fruit for killing bosses. I got one last thing to do. We're gonna go get Race V3, and then we can finally move on to the third sea. Alrighty, so in order to get Race V3 for the human, I have to go and kill 3 different bosses. So this is the first one, let's kill him. Alright, that should finish him off. There we go. Done. Alright, let's go kill the next boss, who is the gravity boss. Alright, here he is. Let's kill him. Alright, and there we go. That should finish him off. And we just have to go kill Jeremy, who is the final boss for Race V3. Alright, and here he is. Let's kill him. And that should finish him off. There we go. Okay, let's go back to the NPC and we can get Race V3. All right, so we just talked to this guy over here and we paid $2 million. And there we go. We've got Race V3 and we have the Last Resort ability. Okay, let's go to the third sea now. All right, so in order to get to the third sea, all we have to do is fight Rip Indra and get him to half HP. So we just go talk to this guy over here. Okay, so now that we're here, what we can do is we just go over and we can fight him, get him to half HP. Alright, there we go. So he should teleport us off to the cutscene now. There we go. We can now do the cutscene. Now, I'm not going to do this. We're just going to go straight to the third sea. Let's get it done. There we have it. We've finally made it to the third sea. So now what we're going to do is we're going to level up and we're going to kill a bunch of bosses and finally reach max levels. So let's get it done. Alrighty, so we're level 1676 and it's time to fight this boss. Alright, there we go. We finally killed her. She does a lot of damage. And we got the serpent bow. Nice. Okay, so we're going to level up a little bit more, go fight the next boss, We'll be right back. Okay, so we're level 1875, and we're gonna take on this captain. Let's go. Alrighty, we killed him. There's a ton of other people here. There's also some guy using Quake as well. So I'm going to move on and fight the next boss. Let's go. Alrighty, so the last and final boss is the Big Mom boss. So we're going to kill her now. She is like the hardest boss in the game to beat. So let's get into it. Okay, there we go. We beat her. As you can see, even with like 3 players attacking her, took absolutely forever to kill her. But there we go. It's all done. Alrighty, so let's go hit the max level now and let's finish this challenge. Alrighty, there we have it. Level 2450, max level with the Quake Fruit, max mastery with the Quake Fruit. What fruit do you guys want to see next? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.